My marshals for this race are going to be Bentley 1, Chadwick 2, Brad 3, Ringer, Trevor Montgomery 4, Robert Quilter 5, under the stand, Chuck Hayes at the bucket, please. 21.5A main racers are my marshals. We are going to start in 2 minutes. This is going to be a busy 21.5C main. We're going to have 11 cars in this. 11. What? This? Yeah. It is. Is it? Yeah, I've got I've still got one. I still got a regular hoodie, a zip up hoodie, and then I've got this orange and white turf burner shirt on. Yeah, so yeah, yeah. We're gonna make Jammer an actual pit spot over here. We got some of his cars.
Greg
We got a bunch
Roshan.
of pictures and everything over there. Yeah, I've got a bunch of old bodies he painted for me. I'm gonna bring in stuff. I've got a lot of man. That man
Thomas
probably painted
Collins.
20 bodies over the years at least.
Austin Tunney.
Oh yes, yes. Dude, he used to throw that in back of a little Beamer convertible, and he used to haul his quarter scale around in that thing. Man, it was so funny. He'd show up in that little thing and whoop everybody. They probably so mad. I know. Well, that was just him. He was so extra about everything. You know what I mean? He always had the coolest stuff too. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, 21.5A main drivers, please make your way to your marshalling positions. 21.5A main drivers, I need Bentley 1, Chadwick 2, Brad Ringer at 3, Trevor Montgomery at 4, Robert Quilter at 5 under the stand, Chuck Hayes on the bucket, please.
Caden Christian. The Bald Guy. Vincent Droelion.
17.5B main
Curtis
racers,
Sand.
you should probably start making your way to the tech station. 17.5B main racers, you should start making your way to the tech station. You will be up next. We won't have this delay.
Grayson Rigsby.
Where's he at? Oh, is he? Bentley Schwartz, you need a marshal, Bubba. Thank you. Bucket. Thank you. We still need another marshal out there, guys, and we are going to line up. You're okay. We're going to line up on the straightaway, guys. I'm still looking for Ronnie Hilton to check in, Justin Brown to check in, and Seth McCone to check in. Okay, thank you. They're off for some reason. Look, they're off. So Chuck Hayes will kindly. Now they won't turn off. There we go. Is Justin Brown out there? Okay, thank you. Seth McCone teching as well. All right. Running order is going to be Austin 1, Bald Guy 2, Vincent 3, Curtis will be 4. Don't be impatient. Chuck will line you guys up correctly. Justin will be 5. Thomas will be 6. Caden will be 7. Seth will be 8 when he gets out there. Grayson will be 9. Greg will be 10. he going to be able to run it down, or somebody got another battery for him? Go ahead. Okay. Okay, so Austin 1, Bald Guy 2,
Seth
Vincent 3,
McCone.
Curtis 4, Thomas is going to move up to 5, Caden's going to be 6, Seth is going to be 7, Grayson 8, Greg will be in the back. It's going to be a busy race, marshals. Top 2 will transfer to the tail end of the B main. All right, guys. Keep it clean, keep it clean. The race definitely isn't won in the first turn, but it most definitely can be lost in the first turn. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. On the tone. Clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Good start, good start. A little rough there in turn 3, but you're good. Way to work it out, racers. Good job, good job. Nice start for my 21.5 C main. Here they come back out onto the straightaway. Tunney out front. Bald Guy, Vincent, Thomas, Seth, Grayson, Caden, Greg, Curtis. Tunney leading the pack back over to the tabletop. Mini sweeper through the stand. He's got Bald Guy in tow. Tunney and Bald Guy looking to run away from the pack now. They put a little bit of distance between them. Bald Guy. Oh, Tunney rolls it over on the little awkward there sideways jump. Hey, guys, don't go sideways off that. You got to go all the way around it. If I catch you doing it again, I will dock you a lap. Do not go sideways off that jump over there on the left side. Coming back towards the tabletop. Good job, racers. Good job, racers. Lap 4 in the books. Bald Guy out front. Thomas Collins now. Bald Guy up and down over the tabletop. That is your leader. Black, red wing, white wheels. Thomas Collins in the all blue car. White wheels right behind him. Then we've got Vincent, Austin, Curtis, Caden, Greg, Grayson, Seth. Top 2 will transfer to the A main. 1:15 into this one. 3:45 to go. Leaders back in front of the stand now. Once again, black, red ring, white wheels is your leader. That is the Bald Guy. Thomas Collins in tow. All blue, white wheels. Then we got Vincent and Austin Tunney. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Lots of close battles on the track here. Good racing, guys. Good racing here in the C main. I like it. Leader now starting to put some laps on, guys. Once again, that black buggy, red wing is your leader. He's starting to work on some traffic. Thomas Collins in tow. All blue, white wing. Looks like Thomas is having a tire problem on his left front. Vincent starting to close in now. Battle for your second final transfer position is at the tabletop. All blue is second. Blue, pink, and white is third. Caution on high in the sweeper going onto the straight. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Oh, looking underneath is Vincent, putting the move on him. Working away through the switchbacks. Oh, and then he bonks it. Vincent now with some breathing room, trying to get up over to that second position in Thomas Collins. Here comes Vincent over the line. Blue buggy. Pink trim around the windows, white wheels. That is your second final transfer position. We're at 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Halfway, your running order. Bald Guy 1, Vincent 2, Thomas 3. Austin 4, Curtis 5, Caden 6. Grayson, Greg, Seth. Your leader, black, red wing in front of the stand. Switch back in front of timing and scoring. Second is Vincent. We're going to mini sweeper in front of the stand. Baby blue, pink trim. And Thomas Collins right behind him with Austin Tunney. We got a 3-car battle for the second and final transfer position. Oh, Tunney tries to make a move on him. Looks
left.
inside. That's your battle for third. Oh, and then Thomas rolls it over. Tunney now he's got his eyes set on that second and final transfer position. Second, third, and fourth all on the straightaway at the same time. Working the left side switchback spot now. Up and down over the tabletop. Next car they'll come up on will be Caden Christian. Right now, Jason running away with it. Jason with an 8-second lead on the field, but the story is for this second and final transfer spot. Oh, no, and Vincent rolls it over. Tunney now to the second spot. Vincent rolls it over again. Marshall. Tough luck for Vincent to see if he can catch back up to that battle. Meanwhile, it's going to be between Tunney and Thomas now. Tunney with a 1.8-second lead over third place Thomas for that second and final transfer position. We got 1:15 to go in this C main. Bald Guy 1, Tunney 2, Collins 3, Sand 4, Vincent, Grayson 5 and 6, Caden, Greg, and Seth.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Oh, Thomas rolls it over. Much needed breathing room for Austin Tunney trying to put it into the A, or the B main, excuse me. Second transfer position off the straightaway. That's second behind you, Caden. Be careful, guys. Up and down over the tabletop for Tunney. Meanwhile, out front, your
left.
leader putting laps on, boys. Black buggy, white wheels, red wing, bald guy working this mini sweeper in front of the stand. 30 seconds to go, racers. Bald guy, Tunney, Curtis, Vincent, Thomas, Grayson, Caden, Greg, Seth.
30 seconds left.
Close battle between third, fourth, and fifth. Curtis, Vincent, and Thomas, but they need to reel in Austin Tunney. Right now, Tunney's 2.7 seconds ahead of that third place car. 15 to go on the clock. Third place, working in switchbacks here in front of timing and scoring. Back out onto the straightaway. 5 on the clock now. Third, fourth, and fifth got by. Let's see here if Austin Tunney can make a smooth finish here. He's going to get that second final transfer position. Meanwhile, the bald guy's out on his victory lap.
Grayson Rigsby done.
Race to the
Austin
line.
Tunney done. Caden Christian done. The bald guy done. Vincent Droelian done. Thomas Collins done. Curtis Sand done.
All right,
Greg
that will
Roshan
do
done.
it. That will do it for your 21.5
All
C
drivers
main.
are
Bald
finished.
guy and Austin
Seth
Tunney will
McComb
transfer. My marshals are going to be Seth at 1, Greg at 2, Caden at 3, Grayson at 4, Curtis at the bucket, and Thomas under the stand. If you're in the next heat, I'll find a substitute for you. Just ignore me. We're going to have some marshalling conflicts because it's the mains.
Ray Bush.
17.5 B
Richard
main is
Schwartz.
next. 17.5 B main is next.
Ronnie Hilton.
I don't need that anymore. I just needed it for a second.
Brian Fink. Brad Fink. Randy Wells.
Marshals, back to your positions, please. Where's my 21.5 racers? Back to your marshalling positions. Novice will be next after this race. Novice will be next after this race. All right, thank you. Marshals, to your positions, please. Marshals, to your positions. If you're in the next race and I call your name, just ignore me. Seth, 1, Greg, 2, Caden, 3. You don't have to be at your exact position, just need you out there. Grayson, Curtis, and Thomas. If you're in, okay, gotcha, bub. We'll need a volunteer marshal at 3, please. A volunteer marshal at 3. Seth, can you go to 3 for me? You can go across the track, Seth.
The bald
it's all right.
guy.
Yeah. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
Greg Roshan.
Waiting for Lonnie and Adam to check in. They're probably getting tech. Start the first one almost at the turn because the lights aren't really working well right now. All right, I'm going to have RJ come out and line you up. Or you could have done it. You can do it too. It's okay. You got it? Okay. All right. I wasn't sure if you were comfortable enough, so I was just asking RJ. You're good. All right, so Richard's going to be 1. Is Adam Stevens out? Okay, all right. I just thought he was out of one class. So bald guy will be 2. Brian Fink will be 3. Greg will be 4. Brad Fink will be 5. Randy will be 6. They're not lining up right. Is Lonnie gone? Is he out there? Okay. Ray. Then Ronnie. All right, marshals, be ready there in turn 1, right there at 3. Be ready, Seth. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. This is your 17-5 B main. Top 2 will transfer to the A main. Track is yours on the tone, racers. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Decent start. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, caution in front of the stand. Caution in front of the stand. You're clear. Richard, bald guy, Brian, Ray, Greg, Brad, Ronnie, Randy. All right, lap 2, Richard, bald guy, Brian, Ray, Randy, Greg, Ronnie, Brad. Really, really close right now. 5 seconds separating my top 3. 3 seconds separating my top 2. Richard trying to run away with this one. Richard over the loop. White, purple. Left side switchbacks coming up on some traffic. Thank you, traffic. Leader up and down over the tabletop. Working the mini sweeper in front of the stand. 13.5 last time by for your leader. Bald guy 4.5 back. Brian 1.1 off of bald guy for the second transfer position. Randy and Ray Bush right there as well. Greg, Ronnie, and Brad rounding out the field. Approaching your 3:30 mark. Closest battle on the track right now is between Bald Guy and Brian Fink. They're battling for that second and final transfer position. These guys know each other well. Bald Guy rolls it over, wheel to wheel through the air over the tabletop. Battling for the second transfer position. Here we come through the mini sweeper. Brian applying a shit ton of pressure, or excuse my French, applying a ton of pressure to Bald Guy. Brian Fink gets by with all that pressure. He comes off the straightaway. Brian, all orange, yellow front wheels, is second place. Third place right behind him, black, red wing. Caution after table, caution after table. You are clear. 2 down, 3 to go, 2 down, 3 to go. Richard out front, 5-second lead over Brian Fink. Brian 2.8 ahead of third place Bald Guy. Bald Guy 3.2 ahead of fourth place Wells. Wells 8.1 ahead of Greg Roshan. Roshan 1.2 ahead of Ray Bush. Ray Bush 14 seconds ahead of Ronnie. So Schwartz trying to run away with this one here. Schwartz up and down over the tabletop, making that X-ray look nice and smooth right now. Mini sweeper through in front of the stand, switch back in front of timing and scoring, down the straight. Could have been wrong about that buggy, but here we come, working the left side switchback, up and down over the tabletop. Once again, purple and white car is your leader in front of the stand. Brian Fink, all orange, off the straight, working the left side switchbacks, up and down over the tabletop is second. Bald Guy running third, black, red wing. Last time by Bald Guy, you were 3 seconds off the second transfer spot. Randy Wells, you're 6 seconds back at third. Greg Roshan, you're 6 seconds back a fourth. Ronnie Hilton rounding out the field. Caution left side switchbacks. You're clear.
2
caution
minutes left.
in front of the table. Caution in front of the table. You're clear. You're clear. Leader approaches some traffic now. Thank you, traffic. Leader working a mini sweeper in front of the stand. Switchbacks in front of timing and scoring back out onto the straightaway. Last time by was a 6.4-second lead for Ronnie Schwartz over Brian Fink. Brian, Brian looks like a Bald Guy got ahead of Brian, so we got that battle heating up once again for the second and final transfer spot. 1:30 on the clock. They're working the left side switchbacks right now, up and down over the tabletop. Black car is second, orange car is third. Randy, you're 6.3 back of that battle. Randy Wells in front of the stand now. Blue, pink trim, white wheels. Oh, a little sketchy landing there for Brian Fink. He hangs on to it. Both of them working their way through the sweeper again. Switchback in front of timing and scoring. Oh, Brian let him go. I don't know if there was a mishap there, but looks like Brian was being a gentleman. Here they come now, working the left side switchbacks. That is the closest battle on the track, and it's for the second transfer position.
1 minute
Once again,
left.
they're in front of the stand. Thank you, traffic. Black car second, orange car third. Oh, a little bicycle action. He hangs on to the control. Last time by was a 0.9-second gap for Brian Fink, the bald guy, for the second transfer spot. Right now, Richard Schwartz has 11.3-second lead on the field, so he has nothing to worry about. Those next cars are coming up, Richard. They're the guys battling for second. So be nice when you go by him if you get there. 30 seconds to go on the clock. Oh, bald guy rolls it over. Brian Fink in front of him now. Here they come, working in front of the stand. 30 seconds to go here as they cross the line. That's where the story is this race, guys, in this B main. Oh, bald guy rolls it over. He's having problems with that section. I think he's done that 2 times out of the last 3 laps over there. Over the loop, 14 seconds to go as they cross. Orange car is second. Black car, red wing is third. They're separated by 1.3. Oh, he rolls it over again. Much needed breathing room for Fink. 5 seconds to go as he's in front of the stand. And he's going to do it. Fink's going to take home that second transfer spot.
Richard Schwartz done. The bald guy done.
Good race
Randy
there.
Wells
Good race
done.
for the second transfer spot, gentlemen.
Greg Roshan done.
And that'll do it.
All drivers are finished. Ronnie Hilton done.
Richard took that one. He's going to be a bump. Brian Fink battled it out with bald guy for almost the entire race. He won that battle. He's going to be a bump. Congratulations, guys. My marshals are going to be Ronnie 1, Greg 2, Randy 3, bald guy 4.
Transponder 5829353.
Up next is Novice A main. Novice A main.
Mathis Droelion.
As soon as you guys are finished with this race, novice drivers, the top 3 will go with their trucks and or buggy directly to the podium. We're going to need volunteer marshals after this race.
Theo Droelion.
Ladies and gentlemen in the pits, we're going to need volunteer marshals after this race. All right, we're ready to go. I need marshals to their positions. Hey, Jason, can you come this way? Jason West, you come this way to that dead spot. Oh, you're going to marshal? Okay. Hey, Randy, can you move over halfway? There you go. Thank you, buddy. And, okay, we got to marshal it too. All right, guys, let's line them up. Your running order is going to be Colin, number 1. Ronnie, Randy, whoever, one of you guys can help. Randy, will you help these guys line up? There you go, Randy. Thank you. Colin Wilson's going to be number 1, the white, blue, purple buggy. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Brian. You're good. JJ is going to be 2, the blue buggy. Then the orange slash will be 3. That's Matisse. And then the other one's going to be last. That's correct. Thank you, Randy. There you go. Thank you, marshals. You can go ahead and move on over. Keep going to 4. Jason can come this way a little now. All right, marshals are ready. Drivers are ready. This is your Novice A main World Championships here. On the tone. No pressure at all. Oh, rough landing for Colin. Drops down to second quick. Caution in the straight, caution in the straight. Still there, still there. Caution in the straightaway, JJ. Still there. Caution, Colin. Caution, Colin. There you go. Good job, drivers. Good job, Marshall. All right. 45 in, 4:15 to go. Stidham out front. 3.8 back is Colin. 7.5 back of Colin. Oh, Matisse takes over third there. So 13 seconds back of Colin is Matisse. Then Theo rounding out the field. You out here? Later, bud. Caution in straight, caution in straight. You're clear, you're clear. All right. Looks like Colin might have got back out front of JJ here. Let's see. Colin's getting ready to pass the loop here in front of timing and scoring. Oh, bonks it off the rail. JJ's able to close in a little bit, and Colin does take over the lead, but they're only separated by 0.6. So your battle for your lead is the two buggies working the left side switchbacks, up and down over the tabletop. We're going to wait through the mini sweeper in front of the stand. Then we got Matisse running third. Matisse in that orange-black slash. And then Theo rounding out the field. Oh, caution after the tabletop. Caution after the tabletop. Colin rolls it over. JJ now takes over the lead. I think we've had two different lead changes this race now. Your leader, Blue Buggy, over the loop, down the straightaway. Colin over the loop, down the straightaway. Separated by 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Your leader starting to encounter some traffic here. See if he can be patient and work his way around that big old slash truck, and he does. Good job, JJ. Way to get around traffic. JJ off the straight now. That was a 16-1 lap for JJ. A 15-7 for Colin, so Colin trying to reel him back in. Colin 3.6 back in second. Meanwhile, Matisse and Theo battling it out for third. Caution on the straight. Caution going onto the straight. Colin, a little incident there. Self-correction, a little more breathing room for JJ now. JJ with his fast lap and the fastest lap of the race, a 15.2 last time by. Colin set his fastest lap of the race last time by as well with a 15.39. So your leader, Blue Buggy, left side of the track. Second, white, blue, red Buggy on the right side of the track, working his way down the straight.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go, 3 down, 2 to go. Next up, Stadium Truck A-Main. Next up, Stadium Truck A-Main. Make your way over to the tech table, Stadium Truck guys. Oh, Colin. Oh, he got unhooked. Look. That was. You should have waited for them guys at least, Matisse. But that's all right, buddy. You can't cut the track like that, so don't do that again, all right? Thank you. You got to wait for the marshal to pick you up and put you back in the correct position.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. 4 down, 1 minute to go. Stidham out front. Big lead now for Stidham. 13-second lead. He just crossed the loop. Blue Buggy following that slash down the straightaway. Second place, Colin, up and down over the tabletop.
45 seconds left. Okay. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go, racers. 30 seconds to go. Stidham, 10-second lead. He's your Blue Buggy crossing the loop now.
15
They're still on the same lap.
left.
13 seconds to go. Colin switch back in front of timing and scoring. Back over the loop. 5 seconds to go. Doesn't look like he's going to catch him. JJ is going to get a novice win here. JJ just passed the loop on a victory lap. JJ all by himself on a victory lap. He's going to win it.
Done.
That Blue Buggy
Mathis
is your winner.
Done.
Collins brings home second as
Colin
he crosses
Wilson
the loop.
done.
Matisse third and Theo fourth. Good job, JJ. Not over yet, guys. Not over yet.
All
There it
drivers
is.
are
Now it's done.
finished.
Good job, JJ.
JJ
Colin
done.
and Matisse, take your cars and your truck directly to the podium and get your pictures taken. I need a lot of volunteer marshals, racers. I need a lot of volunteer marshals for this one. Up next will be a
Chadwick
four-truck
Mishler.
A main for stadium truck.
Tucker Mitchell.
Thank you.
Jeremy McCone.
I need some volunteer marshals, please. Volunteer marshals, please. Way more better. Has it? I don't know. Really? I wonder what's up with it. Maybe it needs calibrated or something. I don't even know if that's even a thing. I haven't had any problems with it though. Thank you, marshals. We're good on. We have a sufficient amount of marshals. Thank you. We're waiting on bald guy to take the track. He may be back here teching in. Yeah. Yeah. He. All right, your running order for this one, since while we're waiting on Jason to tech in, Chadwick's going to be first, Tucker will be second, Jason will be third, and Jeremy will round out the field. I don't know why it keeps kicking you out of this, Rigsby. It's so strange to me.
Grayson
This system's been
Rigsby.
doing some really funky stuff this afternoon. I can't explain it. Maybe it needs updated or something. We'll figure it out after racing. It wouldn't let me edit a race earlier, which caused problems for 21.5 qualifying most of the afternoon
The bald guy.
for two racers. All right, we're checked in. Let's go ahead and line them up. Chadwick 1, Tucker 2, Bald Guy 3, Jeremy 4, Grayson 5. Good job. Nice lineup. All right, marshals ready. Drivers ready. Stadium truck A main on the tone. Nice clean start. See you. Oh, problems for bald guy after the tabletop. Drops him back to last position. Oh, he rolls it over again. Meanwhile, Tucker Mitchell applying all the pressure that Chadwick can handle. Coming off the straightaway. Purple truck first. Green, pink, white truck second. Here they come. Back around in front of the stand. Little bicycle action for Tucker Mitchell. He keeps it under control. Back out onto the straightaway that time. Chadwick still in control of this race. Tucker Mitchell second. Problems at the switchback. Oh, rough start here for bald guy. Leaders back around. These guys are looking nice and smooth here. Down the straightaway. Chadwick off the straightaway. Tight line there. Mitchell looking to make a move here. Staying patient. Up and down. Nice downside there from Tucker Mitchell. Getting a lot of boost off of it. Working right side switchbacks here in front of timing and scoring. Last time by, it was a 0.5 second lead. It's a 0.6 second lead now. Both of them flat landing the tabletop. Through the mini sweeper. Purple truck first. Green, pink, and white truck second. We're going to way back down the track. Or excuse me, straight away. Thank you, traffic. Coming up on bald guy here shortly as well. Trying to put third place down a lap. These guys are moving. Nose to tail through the switchbacks, back onto the straightaway. Caution straight, caution straight, caution straight. You are clear, you are clear. Meanwhile, back to the front. Tucker Mitchell giving Chadwick all he can handle off the straightaway here. 1:30 in, 5:30 to go in this 7-minute A main. Oh, Chadwick makes a mistake and rolls it over. Tucker gets by. Biggest lead of the race now. Tough luck for Chadwick. Crucial mistake there. Let's see if he can reel in Tucker. Tucker might be just a little quicker in certain sections of the track. Looks like Tucker was trying to be patient to get around him. Last time by was a 3.9-second lead after the marshalling incident. 4-second lead now for Tucker Mitchell. Your running order: Tucker, Chadwick, Jeremy, Bald Guy, Grayson. Is he? 2:30 in, 4:30 to go. Plenty of time in this race for Chadwick to try to reel him in. 4.9. Looks like Tucker's putting about two tenths on him every lap now. Stretching it out. Tucker in front of timing and scoring. Over the loop, back out onto the straightaway. Green, pink, and white truck. Purple truck, white wheels is second. Here he comes out onto the straight. That time by the gap was 4.6, so he's kept it steady that time. Didn't really gain much. Didn't lose any either. Tight line through the switchbacks for Mishler. Mishler over the loop, back down the straightaway. 5.1 now. Biggest lead for Tucker Mitchell. Tucker nice and smooth underneath traffic through the sweeper. Out of the switchbacks, over the loop, down the straightaway. Tucker Mitchell with a fast lap of a 13.03. Set on lap 13. He had a 13.2 last time by. Mishler with a 13.3. So Tucker starting to run away with it now. Approaching halfway, 3:20 in, 3:40 to go. Up next, 21.5 Blinky B Main. 21.5 Blinky B Main. Make your way to Tech. Make your way to Tech so we can get you going. Approaching your 3-minute mark. Your running order: Tucker 5.6 ahead of Chadwick. Chadwick way ahead of McCone. McCone ahead of Grayson Rigsby. Everybody's pretty stretched out now. Closest battles for first, but they're separated by 5.6, 5.8 now. $2:30 to go. 2:30 to go. No close battles really to call. Leader has a 6.9-second lead now. Approaching your 2-minute mark. 2-minute mark. Once again, 21.5 Blinky B Main. Make your way to the Tech booth, please, if you're not over there.
2 minutes left.
$150. Mitchell, Mishler, McCone, Rigsby. That's why it's doing that. Under 130 now, racers under 130. Mitchell, 6.9-second lead over Mishler. Then we got McCone in third. Grayson running fourth.
One minute left.
You heard the lady. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go in this A main. Top three, take your trucks directly to the podium and get your picture taken after this race. Then come immediately back to the track to marshal, please.
45
we'll need volunteer
seconds
marshals
left.
from the crowd. Volunteer marshals from the crowd. 40 seconds to go, racers. Tucker, Chadwick, Jeremy, Grayson. Fast lap of the race on lap 13 was Tucker Mitchell, 13.03.
30 seconds left.
Fastest lap besides that was Mishler's lap 12, 13.2. Caution after the table. You're clear. Under 20.
15 seconds left.
Race to the line, race to the line.
Chadwick Mishler done. Jeremy McCone done. Tucker Mitchell done. All drivers are finished.
All right,
Grayson
Tucker
Rigsby
Mitchell won
done.
that one. Tucker Chadwick second, Jeremy third. Take your trucks directly to the podium. Get your pictures taken. Oh, looks like Jeremy's in this one. You might have to wait on this picture, guys. Go ahead and just put your trucks down and come out to Marshall, guys. Please and thank you. I'm going to need a couple volunteers as well. This is going to be your 21.5 B main, 21.5 B main.
Joseph Stidham. Brad Fink. Jeremy McCone. Greg Harrell. The Bald Guy. Easton Shores.
That's what you guys are racing for today. I'm chilly. He comes up here and eats these fancy Lunchables in front of me and lets me have the cookies. Nothing, I was waiting on Austin.
Austin Tunney.
Steven, you checked. Christian, you checked in yet? You are not counting if that was you.
Stephen Christian.
All right. I need marshals to the track, please. I need volunteer marshals. I need a marshal at 5 under the stand, at 3, and at 4. Listen up, racers. I need some volunteer marshals, and I need 3 of you on the left side of the track. 1 under the stand, 1 at 3, and 1 at 4, please. Thank you, Maddox. Don't everybody jump at once. I need 1 more at 4. 1 more marshal at 4. Come on, racers. 1 more marshal at 4 so we can get this race going. I'm going to go ahead and line you guys up. Jeremy 1, Easton 2. Joseph 3. Hey, Tucker, you want to line these guys up for me? Thank you. So, Jeremy 1, Easton 2, Joseph 3. Brad will be 4. Christian will be 5. Harold 6, Wells 7, Bald Guy 8, Tunney 9. Ringer, are you marshaling at 4? Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. Beautiful lineup, Tucker. Thank you. All right, marshals are in your positions. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Top 2 will transfer to the tail end of the A main. Track is yours on the tone. Keep it clean, first turn. Keep it clean, first turn. All right, we're underway here. All right, I got McCone, followed by Easton, Joseph, Brad, Steven, Austin, Bald Guy, Randy, Greg. Leaders coming off the straight. McCone and Easton battling it out. Oh, one of them rolls it over. Looks like it was Easton. Moves Stidham up to the second transfer position now. Man, we've got a multiple car battle for this second transfer position. Oh, no. Stidham rolls it over. Easton has another issue. Look at that 4-car battle off the straight. Bald Guy with a bad start's back in. He's back into it. Oh, he gets tangled up in the crowd. All right, 1 in, 4 to go, 1 in, 4 to go. McCone in control, followed by Brad Fink. So McCone, pink, blue, over the loop. Down the straightaway. Brad, yellow, pink, yellow wheels down the straightaway. Steven Christian, all white down the straightaway. Joseph, followed behind him, Easton, Randy, Tunney, Greg, and Bald Guy. McCone in control of this one, 3-second lead over Brad Fink. But then everybody's all over Brad Fink here. Brad working the left side, switchbacks, up and down over the tabletop. Every car behind him looking to close in here, battling for that second and final transfer position into the 21.5A main. Biggest class of the day. I think there was 26 cars in this one, 26 cars. 145 in, 3:15 to go. Jeremy first, Brad second, Steve third, Joseph fourth, Easton fifth, Austin sixth, Randy seventh, Brad eighth, Greg ninth. Christian with a fast lap, 13.8 that time by. Christian, you're 1.6 off of that second and final transfer spot. Joseph Stidham all over Steve Christian. That battle is at the stand, working its way in front of timing and scoring. Second, third, and fourth all on the straightaway together. 3-car battle for that second transfer spot now. Up and down over the tabletop. Christian closing in quick on to Brad Fink. Brad makes a mistake, bonks the rail, lets 2 guys go by. So we got a 2-car battle onto the straight for the second and final transfer spot. It's Steve Christian and Joseph Stidham. Here they come now. We're in the left side switchbacks. Up and down over the tabletop. Steve looking nice and smooth here. Stidham looking underneath in the sweeper. Steve closes the door. Can't complete the pass. Oh, he hurdles him. Plays nice. Lets him get back by. Good job, gentlemen. Off the straightaway. Brad Fink now trying to close back in. It looks like Austin Tunney sneaking back up into this final transfer spot battle. Here they come. Second place over the loop. Jeremy McCone out front all on his own. Jeremy over the tabletop, working the sweeper now. Pink, blue, white wheels is your leader. Over the loop, down the straightaway, 2 minutes to go. All right, here we go. Back to this second transfer spot battle. It looks like Joseph Stidham got it in front of Stephen Christian. Christian and Tunney now battling out. Brad Fink's there as well. So your second spot's that blue and red buggy, white wheels in front of the stand. Then I got Fink, Christian, Tunney, Bald Guy, and it looks like Easton right behind him. So, man, we've got 5 cars still alive for this second transfer spot battle. 1:30 to go. They're all trying to run down Stidham. Stidham in the switchback in front of timing and scoring. Down the straightaway. Oh, Christian makes a mistake in the switchbacks. Tunney now to third. Oh, Tunney tit for tat for mistakes with Christian. Christian now back to third. Or make that Brad Fink in third. Excuse me, Brad. So your transfer spot battle, 1:10 to go, 1:10 to go. Let's look for the leader here. McCone, last time by, had a 2.5-second lead, so they're starting to close in on McCone. I don't know if he had a mistake or what, but we got the 1 minute mark now. 1 minute.
1 minute left.
Joseph and Brad battling it out. 1.8 separating them. Here they come. That battle for the second transfer spot's at the tabletop. Joseph, blue and red under the stand. Pink and yellow with Brad Fink right behind him. Working their way over the loop with 40 seconds to go as they go down the straightaway. Your running order with 30 seconds remaining. Jeremy 1, Joseph 2, Brad 3. Austin 4, Bald Guy 5, Steven 6. Randy 7th, Easton 8th, Greg 9th.
30 seconds
lots
left.
And lots of close battles here through the field. Austin Tunney's battling it out with Bald Guy and Steven Christian, but they're not far back from that second transfer spot. 20 seconds to go here, racers. Joseph and Brad Fink still battling out for that second transfer spot. Bald Guy rolls it over at the tabletop. Oh, it's heating up. 3 seconds to go. Final lap for the second transfer spot battle. They're coming off the straightaway now. Joseph Stidham bumps the rail, letting Brad Fink catch up just a little bit. Both of them over the tabletop. Brad Fink with a rough landing, working his way through the sweeper. Coming up on some traffic is Stidham, and he hangs on for the second transfer spot.
Steven Christian done.
Good job, guys. Good race.
Easton Shores done. Joseph Stidham done. Brad Fink done. All drivers are finished. Randy Wells done.
Okay. Stadium truck, guys. First, second, and third with your trucks to the podium, please. Is he? Oh, never mind. Tucker's in this one, too. We can't. Tucker's in this. He's in mod. You guys might just have to wait. So McCone and Stidham were my transfer spots. Make sure you guys got batteries charging. My marshals are going to be Harrell 1, Wells 2, Easton 3, Christian 4, Bald Guy 5 under the stand, Tunney at the bucket. Once again, Harrell 1, Wells 2, Shores 3, Christian 4, Bald Guy 5 under the stand, Tunney at the bucket. You should start checking in next time by the loop, too, Will Mod.
Jeremiah Ward. Tucker Mitchell. Kyle Brummett.
Marshals, to your positions, please. Marshals, to your positions, please. Waiting on Phil and George to check in. Here comes George. Here comes Phil. All racers are checked in. All cars are ready to go. I need marshals to their positions, please. I need a marshal at 1. Marshal on the bucket. And a marshal at 4. I guess we're probably good with that. I need a marshal at the bucket and a marshal at 1, please. I need a marshal at the bucket and a marshal at 1, please. Your running order for this one, your starting order is going to be George 1, Tucker 2, Jeremiah 3, Phil 4, Kyle 5. It is. Thank you. Looks like he got you already. Yep. Thank you, though. Thank you, guys. All right, marshals are ready. Drivers are ready. This is going to be your two-wheel drive mod, A-Main. On the tone, racers. All right, here we go. Lap 1. Oh, Tucker looking underneath, can't make the move. George with the ever so slightest amount of breathing room on lap 1. Oh, Tucker rolls it over again. Phil to second. Phil bonks the tabletop. So Jeremiah Ward now up to second. George, Jeremiah, Phil, Tucker, and Kyle. Oh, no. Lots of mistakes being made here. George with a lot of breathing room early, coming around to complete lap 3. George, Tucker, Phil, Jeremiah, and Kyle. Everybody's a little spread out now. See if Tucker can reel in George. George off the straight. Tucker just entering the straight. Last time by was a 2.5-second gap. Richardson, you're 1.4 off a second, 4 seconds off the lead. Jeremiah, you're 3.3 off a third, 7.4 off the lead. Kyle, you're 3.8 off a fourth. 2.5 for the leader gap. Oh, caution after table. Caution after the table. Two seconds. Oh, I don't know if George made a mistake because I was watching the wreck at the tabletop, but Tucker shaved a half second off the lead that lap. Your leader, George, back out onto the straight. 2.0, make it a 1.7. 3 seconds now. Tucker is charging hard. Working his way to the left side. Switchbacks, up and down over the tabletop. Leader, first and second, underneath the stand. Switchback, front of time ain't scoring. Back out onto the straightaway. That's the closest battle on the track. It's still 1.7, so George held tight that laps. There they they come again. Working our way back through the mini sweeper in front of the stand. Switch back in front of timing and scoring. Back out onto the front straightaway. George with a fast lap, a 12.7 flat. 12.7 flat for him. It is a 1.6 second lead, however. Your leader, pink, yellow, white. Working the switch back in front of timing and scoring. Second place, pink and white of Tucker Mitchell. Then we got Phil running third. Here comes Phil. Phil, your 3-point. Make it 4 seconds now, back in second place, 5.4 off the lead. Jeremiah only 7.8 off the lead, 2.4 back a third. So we got a good battle still going on for third position, 2.4 second gap between Jeremiah Ward and Phil Richardson. So that's about one mistake here. Phil is the purple pink car. Jeremiah is the all white car. 2:30 in, 4:30 to go, racers. 2:30 in, 4:30 to go. Mitchell and Richardson turn their fastest lap of the race last time by. Tucker with a 12.3, Richardson with a 12.9. Tucker 1 second exactly off the lead now. The lead is shrinking. Here they are, both of them on the straight. We're going to way off the straightaway. Oh, George a little sloppy there. Gains control. Up and down over the tabletop. Tucker looking hard now. Here they are at the switchbacks. Back out onto the straightaway. Over the loop. Tucker looking underneath to the sweeper. Can't make the move. Pressure in the inside line coming off the straight. Still doesn't make the move. Staying patient. Up and down over the tabletop. Oh, he bonks the rail. More breathing room now for George. We're approaching halfway. 3:15 in, 3:45 to go, racers. Last time by, the gap for the leader was 0.5. 0.5. Battle for the lead at the tabletop. Working its way underneath the stand. Last time by, Phil, you were 6.1 off a second. Ward, you were 8.3 off a third. Kyle Brummett rounding out the field. Meanwhile, story of this race is at the left side switchback. That is the battle for your lead up and down over the tabletop. George trying to hang on tightly, trying to hold off the youngster Tucker Mitchell. Charging hard through the switchbacks here. Can't make a move. Tucker staying patient, just waiting for the ever slightest bobble of George to give him the inside line or whatever line he needs to get by. Here they come, working the inside sweeper in front of the stand again. Nose to tail through the switchbacks. Oh, looking underneath, still doesn't make the move. Tucker applying a lot of pressure now, working through the switchbacks again. Oh, Tucker rolls it over. Oh, George makes some mistakes. So they're tit for tat on mistakes there. George had a self-marshal. Last time by, it was 0.2. This time it's 0.5, 0.5. So George gained 0.3 that round. 250 racers. We're under three-way. We're just past halfway. Oh, Tucker needs to marshal, so more breathing room for George. Woo-wee. George right now over the tabletop, racing home to the TV, trying to get home to the ball game. Working the left side, or excuse me, right side switchbacks in front of timing and scoring. Last time it was 2.8 over Tucker. Now it's 2.2. Tucker with his fastest lap of the race that time, too, 12.32. 12.32. We're at 2:20. George 1, Tucker 2, Phil 3, Jeremiah 4, Kyle 5. Closest battle on the track right now is between Phil and Jeremiah for third. Phil over the loop, pink and purple. Jeremiah, all white, yellow wheels over the loop. That's a good battle for third off the straight. Here comes George now. Last time by, George's gap was 1.9 over second place Tucker. Tucker over the loop. George off the straight. 4-second lead. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. It is, though. George now with a 4-second lead. Georgia coming up on some traffic now. We're going to left side switchbacks. Pink, yellow car is your leader up and down over the tabletop. 3.6 second gap now from first to second. Last time by with 1:40 to go. Jeremiah and Phil still locking horns. 0.8 separating them. Battle for your third and final podium position is underneath the stand. Oh, George a little wide to the switchbacks. Jeremiah cutting it close. Here they come through the sweeper. Down the straightaway. The gap is 0.4. 0.4 with 1:30 to go. Back to the front now. George, 2.8 second lead over Tucker Mitchell. George under the stand. Purple, yellow, white wheels in, working his way through the switchback back out onto the straightaway. Here comes Tucker. Last time the gap was 2.8, make it 2.6. He shoves 2/10 off. Meanwhile, that third final podium spot is being battled for. Oh, look at the pass on the outside.
1 minute
then
left.
Richardson back in on the inside at the end of the straightaway, heating up with under a minute to go for third spot. Oh, no, Jeremiah with a crucial mistake there, giving Richardson some breathing room. The gap is now 1 second exactly. Back to the lead, though. The lead is shrinking. 1.2 seconds with 40 seconds left on the clock. Battle for the lead at the tabletop. George makes his first mistake of the race, allowing Tucker Mitchell by with 30 seconds to go. Tucker onto the straight. George onto the straight. The gap is 1.7 now. Back to the third place battle. Looks like Phil's got some much needed breathing room, and he's relieved to have I'm stuttering everywhere. I'm getting tired. Sorry, guys.
15 seconds
I'm
left.
so sleepy. 10 seconds to go, 10 seconds to go. Tucker Mitchell first, George second. That's where the battle is at. 1.9 separating them. Tucker out onto the straight. They got 2 cars in between them. 2 seconds to go. It's going to be the final lap. Tucker needs to hang on to it, making no mistakes here. Working his way through the mini sweep right underneath the stand.
Done.
Switch back in front of timing and scoring over the loop, and he wins the
Tucker
race.
Mitchell done.
Tucker taking home the win.
Jeremiah
George second.
done.
Phil's going to be third. Jeremiah
George
fourth. Kyle
done.
rounding out the field.
All drivers are finished.
Man, I got tongue-tied
Kyle
there at the
Brummett
end.
done.
All right, all right. We can hold these podium picks off, I think, unless you guys want to run over there real quick. It'll be George, Tucker, and Phil. George, Tucker, and Phil. We can't do stadium truck yet because Mishler's on the track now. No, do mod buggy because Mishler's on the track, and we can't do stadium yet. We'll have to make stadium will have to wait till the end. Loop is live, racers. My bad.
Thomas Collins, Daryl Doty, Robert Quilter, Keith Weber, Chadwick Mishler, Tony Newman, Jeremy McCone, Grayson Rigsby.
It's going to be a wild one.
EJ Doty.
Short course mayhem. 11 truck A main. Phil was third. George was second. Tucker won.
Jeremy McCone.
Everybody has to check in again.
Tony Newman.
We'll go ahead and close the track down. Everybody
Grayson
check in. We'll
Rigsby.
line them up on the straight. I need my marshals. Everybody
EJ
go past the
Doty.
loop one time.
Keith Weber, Robert Quilter, Thomas Collins, Chadwick Mishler, Maddox Doty,
Phil, come get your picture
Daryl
taken.
Doty.
All right, I need a plethora of marshals from the crowd, please. Please and thank you. We've got 3 races left, guys. 3 races left. 21 minutes of action. Short course A main, followed by 17.5 A main, then 21.5 A main. We're going to need a lot of volunteer marshals for the next 3 races. I'm going to have quite a few marshaling conflicts from 17.5 to 21.5 buggy. So if you're in the building and willing to marshal, we'd much appreciated. Hopefully you're signed up. We'd rather have racers marshaling. We need marshals. The order, Chadwick 1, Thomas 2, Robert 3, Jeremy McCone 4, Daryl Doty 5, Keith Weber 6, Maddox Doty 7, Grayson Rigsby 8, Austin will be 9, Tony 10, EJ 11. We've got marshals. Thank you. Thank you, marshals. Much appreciated. Austin's coming out now. Austin, you will be 9th.
Austin Tunney.
So 3rd from the last. Go ahead and back up, Tony, if you can. There you go. That blue number 7 goes right there, Caden. The blue number 7 at your feet's next, and then that one goes after him. There you go, buddy. Perfect. Thank you, Caden. Good lineup, guys. Man, it's going to be a freight train coming off the straightaway. You need a catcher's uniform down there, Jeremiah. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready, modified short course A main on the tone. Keep it clean in the first corner. I do not want to restart you. Caution at the table, caution at the table. Caution after the table. You're clear. Bumping and rubbing onto the straight. Short course grinding. Mishler over the tabletop in first, followed by Robert Quilter. Then I've got McCone, Doty, Weber, Collins, another Doty. Looks like the EJ version. Here running order after lap 1. Chadwick, Robert, Jeremy, Daryl, Keith, Thomas, EJ, Grayson, Maddox, Austin, Tony. Battle for the lead. Left side, switchbacks, caution after the table, caution after the table. Oh, Mishler gets tangled up in the car, turtled. Quilter gets ahead of him. Mishler back underneath him at the switchback. Door-to-door action onto the straightaway for the lead. Then we got McCone coming right behind him. Then Daryl, Weber, Collins. So we got a close battle between top 6 here. Your leader, purple truck, white wheels. Second place, gray and orange. Third place, yellow, blue, yellow. 1:15 in, 5:45 to go, racers. 1:15 in, 5:45 to go. Leaders battling it out. Mishler rolls it over, Seth up to second. Mishler drops to third now. Quilter all on his own in the lead going down the straightaway. That gray orange truck with the yellow wheels is first. Yellow, blue, yellow of McCone is second. All purple of Mishler is third. Then we got the all yellow of Doty second. Fourth, and Collins fifth. Weber running sixth. Then Maddox, Grayson, EJ, Tony, Austin. Make it Austin, then Tony now. Two down, 4 to go. 2 down, 5 to go. 2 down, 5 to go. Quilter and McCone battling it out. Mishler all over him. Three-way truck battle for the lead. So McCone now out front. Looks like, no, Quilter almost rolls it over there on the sweeper. McCone tight on his tail. McCone looking to make a pass here. Can't get on the outside of the corner. Working her way up and down over the tabletop. Quilter with McCone all over him. McCone looks underneath in the sweeper. Can't make a move. Battle for first out onto the straightaway. Chadwick Mishler trying to catch up to him. Then we got Daryl and Thomas not far behind in fourth and fifth. Approaching 3 minutes in, 4 to go. 3 minutes in, 4 to go. Battle for your lead. Oh, Mishler with a mistake there. Top 3 at the tabletop. Gray-orange truck is first. Yellow-blue yellow second. All-purple is third. All-yellow truck is fourth. Blue-white truck is fifth. Then we got, looks like Rigsby, black, red nose running sixth. Approaching halfway, racers, 3:20 in, 3:40 to go, 3:20 in, 3:40 to go. Top 3 are all over each other, working their way under the stand. Thank you, Tony. You could throw a blanket over for first 3 going down the straightaway now. Gray, orange truck first. That's Quilter. Yellow, blue, yellow of McCone second. McCone with a beautiful pass. Quilter back underneath at the sweeper. Here comes Mishler now. Oh, Quilter rolls it over. Mishler gets by. Oh, tough luck for Quilter there. He got hung up on the rail. See what it looks like as they come back by the loop. Mishler with some breathing room now. All purple truck over the loop onto the straightaway is first. Here come McCone. McCone is second. McCone, you are 2.9 off of that second. Daryl Doty, off of first. Daryl Doty, you are 2 seconds off of second. Robert Quilter, 0.3 off of third. I've got 7 seconds separating my top 5. Chadwick first, Jeremy second, Daryl third, Robert fourth, Thomas fifth. Then I got Weber, Rigsby, Maddox, Austin, EJ, Newman. Caution after the table, caution after the table. You're good, Quilter. Go, Quilter. Approaching your 2-minute mark. We're approaching the later stages of this race. Chadwick Mishler, all purple truck, white wheels, is your leader. We're on his way underneath the stand. Jeremy McCone and Daryl Doty are locking horns here for second,
2 minutes left.
Jeremy McCone over the loop. Daryl Doty over the loop. Daryl, you're 2.3 off a second. Robert Quilter, 1.4 off a third. So we got a really close battle brewing for the third and final podium spot between Daryl Doty in the all-yellow truck and Robert Quilter in the gray and orange. That is 4 position right there, fellas. Out onto the straightaway for third. That's the closest battle on the track except between Maddox Doty and Austin Tunney for 7th. 1:30 to go, 1:30 to go. Chadwick with a 4-second lead over McCone. McCone with a 3-second lead over Darrell. But the story right now is for third position between Darrell Doty and Robert Quilter. They are nose to tail over the tabletop. Quilter with a rough landing, working underneath the turtle truck, working their way back through the sweeper. Switch back, front of time and scoring, back out onto the straightaway. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. Grayson and Maddox for 6 now. Close battle. You guys are separated by 0.8. Meanwhile, back to this third final podium position with 50 seconds to go. Oh, Maddox blows the tranny. Transmission.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go. I'm going to be canceled now. Your running order: Chadwick, Jeremy, Darrell, Robert, Thomas, top 5, Grayson, Austin, Maddox, EJ, Tony.
30 seconds
The battle
left.
right now is for that third and final transfer spot. Oh, no. Looks like Darrell has firm control now. Darrell, all yellow truck is third. All purple truck of Chadwick is first. The yellow, blue, yellow of McCone is second. 15 to go on the clock. Everybody's pretty spread out now. Closest battle still for second between McCone and Darrell Doty, but they're separated by 2.8. 5 seconds on the clock, racers.
Robert Quilter done. Austin Tunney done.
Caution straight, caution
EJ
straight,
Doty
caution
done.
straight.
Grayson Rigsby done. Jeremy McCone done. Thomas Collins done. Chadwick Mishler done. Darrell Doty done. All drivers are finished.
All right, Chadwick Mishler took that one, number 1. Jeremy McCone, 2. Thomas Collins, 3. Darrell Doty, 4. Robert Quilter, 5. Chadwick, Jeremy, Thomas, take your trucks to the podiums. Even if you're up, we got to get some of these podium pictures done.
Tucker Mitchell. Brian Fink. George
Marshals to the track, please. Marshals to the track. Short course, guys. Back to the track to marshal if you're not in this race, please.
Richard Schwartz.
We're having a lot of marshaling conflicts, so it's kind of hard to call positions. We
Chuck
got one
Hayes.
race left after this, so we got 2 races to go, guys. So any volunteer marshals would be appreciated. We would like for you to have signed up for racing.
Brad Ringer.
To marshal, however. Still waiting on Mishler to check in, but we're going to give him just a second. I need third place short course to the podium. Third place short course to the podium. I can't remember who it was. Hang on. Okay, all right. Go ahead and line these guys up. 17-5, Blinky A-Main. George will be 1. Phil will be 2. Tucker 3. Chuck Hayes 4. Chadwick will be 5 when he gets out there, so leave a spot for him. Brad Ringer, you'll be 6th. Nick Wilson 7th. Bentley Schwartz 8th. Richard Schwartz 9th. That'll be interesting. Brian Fink rounding out the field. Take your time, Chad. Let Chad get in there, guys. He's qualified 5th. Normally, I like to let qualifying order decide where you stand, but he was forced to take a podium.
Chadwick Mishler.
Chadwick, you are 5th. There you go. Good job. Steve can straighten you guys out just a little bit. I need a marshal at 4, please. I still need a marshal at 4. Thank you, Curtis. As soon as Curtis gets over there, we'll get started, racers. This is your 17.5A main. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Keep it clean, racers. Track is yours on the tone. Ooh, rough start there in the back. They made it clean, though. Good job, guys. All right, onto the straight. George, Phil, Tucker, Nick, Brad, Richard, Brian, Bentley, Chadwick, Chuck. Lap 2, George, Phil, Tucker, Nick, Brad, Richard, Bentley, Chuck, Brian, Chadwick. All right, approaching your 1 minute in, 6 minutes to go, Mark. George out front, followed by Phil. George with a little bit of breathing room. Tucker applying all the pressure Phil can handle for that second spot. Up and down over the tabletop. Working into the sweeper now. Tucker being patient. It's early. Out onto the straight. George, Phil, Tucker, Nick, Brad, Richard, Bentley, Chuck, Brian, Chadwick. 1:15 in, 5:45 to go. Ooh, Tucker looking underneath. Can't make the move there. Phil slams the door out onto the straightaway. Tucker rolls it over. That tricky jump there on that left side switchback leading into the tabletop. Phil with some much-needed breathing room now. Let's see if he can track down George. Last time by was 1.1. It's 1.2 lead now. I got 1.9 separating my top three. I've got less than 10 seconds separating the entire field currently. I've got 5 seconds separating my top 5. 3 seconds separating my top 3. Less than 2 separating top 4. Less than 2 separating my top 3. George 1, Phil 2, Tucker 3. Ringer 4, Nick Wilson 5, Richard 6. Bentley, Brian, Chadwick, Chuck. Make that Chuck now up to 7th. Close battle, 7th through 10th. You guys are all on top of each other. All right, leaders working traffic. Phil starting to close in on George now. Up and down over the tabletop. George. Oh, Phil working traffic. Gets by the bouncing Chadwick Mishler. George looks like he got a little bit of breathing room. George looks like he made it through that gaggle of cars just a little bit quicker than Phil. Phil still has another one to get around. Up and down over the tabletop. Wait a minute. Tucker Mitchell out front now. George, then Phil. I missed the pass. Sorry, I was trying to call the race without looking at the screen. My apologies, Tucker Mitchell. Tucker out front now. Tucker up and down. Pink-white car over the tabletop in front of the stand. Followed closely by George. Then Phil. Then Brad Ringer, Richard Schwartz, Nick Wilson, Chuck Hayes. Still a lot of close racing here, guys. Lots and lots of close racing. Everybody's within striking distance of each other in the next position. Tucker just laid down the fastest lap of the race at 12.36. 12.36. He's got a 1.9 second lead over George. Richard Schwartz now starting to apply some pressure for that third and final podium spot on Richardson. Here they come now, up and down to the tabletop. Richardson purple and pink. Schwartz blue, pink, and white. Working their way through the switchback. Closest bound to track now for third spot down the straightaway. George is right on top of, Phil's right on top of George as well. Richard makes a mistake, giving those guys some much-needed breathing room. Halfway in, halfway to go. Tucker, George, Phil, Richard, Nick, top 5. Brad, Chuck, Bentley, Chadwick. Oh, problems for Hazer. He gets by. Or self-marshal there. 3:15 racers approaching your 3-minute mark. Closest battle on the track right now is between George and Phil for second. Nick Wilson, Brad Ringer, and Richard Schwartz are all within 3/10 of each other for 4th. So second through 6 are all right on top of each other still. All right, that battle for second is brewing right here in front of out onto the straightaway, passing directives booth. I got George running second. George, pink, yellow, white wheels over the tabletop. Then the pink-purple car behind him is third place Phil Richardson. They're battling for second. Then Nick, Brad, and Richard are all battling for 4th. But you guys are about 10 seconds back of the top 3, though. Look at this gaggle of cars. George trying to work traffic. George fleecing him as he goes through. Back onto the straightaway for George to see if Phil can follow suit. He's got 3 cars between him and George. George just showed some great racecraft on that last lap working traffic. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. 5 down, 2 to go. We're reaching the latter stages of this race. Right now, the closest battles are Brad, Nick, Richard, and Chuck Hayes for fourth. I got a 4-car battle for fourth, but you guys are 12 seconds back of the top 3. Tucker, 5.9 ahead of George. George, 2.2 ahead of Phil. Phil, 12 seconds ahead of Nick. So the battle right now is between 4th, 5th, and 6th. George stretched out a 2.2-second lead over Phil the last couple laps. It was that great driving through traffic a few laps ago. Really stretched out his lead over third place Richardson. 120 racers, 120. 21.5 A main, you guys are up. Make your way over to the, tech booth. 1 minute racers, we're approaching 1 minute. Closest battle is between Nick Wilson and Brad Ringer for fourth. They're separated by 1.1. Richard and Chuck are battling for sixth. They're separated by 0.1.
"45 seconds left.
40 seconds, racers, 40 seconds. The leaders are pretty stretched out from each other now. Brad, Richard, and Chuck are all battling for fifth spot. 30 seconds to go on the clock.
30 seconds left.
Richard bonks it. Chuck gets by for that fifth position. They're chasing Brad Ringer. Brad off the straight. Chuck off the straight. Richard off the straight. They got the leader between them. 15 seconds to go, racers. Everybody's stretched out except for those two. George has a 2.5-second lead over Phil, so Phil's about one mistake back, so hang on tight, George. 5 seconds, racers. Race to the line.
Nick Wilson done. Phil Richardson done. Bentley Schwartz done. Chadwick Mishler done. Brad Ringer done. Tucker Mitchell done. Chuck Hayes done. Richard Schwartz done. All drivers are finished.
All drivers are finished. Good race,
George
good
A.
race,
done.
guys. I need Tucker, George, and Phil with your cars to the podium and then back as fast as you can to Marshall, please. I need Tucker, George, and Phil to the podium and then back as fast as you can to Marshall, please. If you're not in this next race, I need you out to Marshall. You should check in next time by 21.5, guys. This is our last race of the day.
Montgomery.
Good job, Marshals.
Joseph
Good job, racers,
Stidham.
this afternoon.
Brian Fink. Chuck Hayes. Brad Ringer. Jeremy McCone. Chadwick Mishler. Andy Mitchell.
Bentley, have you gone across? Okay, here he is. I see you, bub. You're good. Go across the loop. You're good. Bentley's not checking in, guys. He's right there at the end of the straight. Caution into the straight. Caution into the straight. Go low into the straight. You're clear. You're good, buddy. We'll wait on you. We won't start without you. Last race of the day. Thank you, George. I need a marshal under the stand, and we'll be ready to go. One marshal under the stand. We'll be ready to go. Oh. Thank you, Tucker. Tucker, you don't have to sit on that bucket. I know you're pretty spry, but you don't have to sit there if you don't want to. Hey, all right, chill, guys, chill. Okay, hang on. I got you, Bentley. You're good. I got you.
Bentley Schwartz.
All right, listen up. We're going to line them up. Tucker can help you guys. Bentley 1, Chadwick 2, Brad Ringer 3, Trevor Montgomery 4, Robert Quilter 5, Chuck Hayes 6, Brian Fink 7, Andy Mitchell 8th, McCone 9th, Stidham 10th. Beautiful. Nice. Biggest class of the day. Hard work to get here, gentlemen. Good job. Congratulations. Show each other some respect in the first corner, guys. You worked all afternoon for good qualifying positions. Don't ruin it in the first turn, okay? Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. 21.5 A main on the tone. All right. Bentley, Chadwick, Andy, Brian, Joseph, Brad, Jeremy, Trevor, Robert, Chuck. Lap 1. Bentley out front. Pretty big lead for lap 1. Down the straightaway. Chadwick Mishler in tow. 1.6 back. Andy Mitchell third still. Jeremy McCone up to 4. Joseph to 5th. Trevor 6th. Robert 7th. Chuck Hayes 8th. Brian 9th. Brad Ringer 10th. Oh, Chadwick to the point now. We got a good battle for the lead. We're going to left side switchbacks. Chadwick, pink, white. Bentley, pink, blue, and white. Bentley applying pressure. Looking underneath in the mini sweeper. Can't make it happen. Little bump there. Oh, nice bump and run move by Bentley. Beautiful. Down the straightaway they go. No harm, no foul. He moved him but didn't turn him. Back down the tabletop. We're going to way back through the mini sweeper in front of the stand. They got Andy Mitchell in tow. Andy now coming from the back of the pack. I think he was 7th or 8th in qualifying there. Red and white buggy off the straightaway. Looking to make some noise here in this final. Trevor 4th. Brad, Jeremy, Joseph, Robert, Brian. Make it Chuck, then Brian. All right. Battle for the lead. Still pretty hot here. Working our way back out onto the straight. Low in the sweeper. Low in the sweeper. You're clear. You're clear. All right, leaders. Left side switchbacks. Up and down over the tabletop. Both of them pretty decent landings there. Through the mini sweeper. Last time by was a 0.9 second lead for Bentley. Making a 0.8 second lead now. Caution tape. Or excuse me. You're clear. You're clear. Looks like Mishler made a mistake on the straightaway. Andy Mitchell now applying a lot of pressure to the back end of the buggy of Mishler. Looking for the improved up to second here. So your battle for second is really hot now, working its way back onto the straightaway. Followed by Trevor, Brad, Jeremy, Joseph, Chuck, Robert, Brian. Lots of close battles here, especially 6th through 10th. Jeremy, Robert, Joseph, and Chuck all on top of each other. So every buggy you're coming up on right now is going to be for a position. Bentley over the loop, down the straightaway. Chadwick over the loop, down the straightaway. 3-second lead for Bentley currently. Andy Mitchell, 0.6 back of Chadwick. Montgomery, you're 2.4 off of that third and final podium spot. Caution, Weber, wake up. Thank you, guys. 250 in, 410 to go. 250 in, 410 to go. And this last and final A main. Bentley out front, 2.1 second lead over Mishler. Your running order. After your 4-minute mark, we're approaching halfway. Bentley 1, Chadwick 2, Trevor 3, Andy 4, Brad 5, Jeremy 6, Brian 7th, Robert 8, Chuck 9th, Joseph 10th. Halfway racers, 3:30 in, 3:30 to go. 3:30 in, 3:30 to go. Andy Mitchell, 3.2 fast lap, that's time by. Currently hanging on to 4th position, 1.1 off of 3rd. Brad Ringer, 1.1 off of 4th. McCone, 1.3 off of 5th. Trevor applying some pressure to Chadwick Mishler now. Bentley Schwartz all on his own. 7.7 second lead for Bentley. The big battle here is between second, third, fourth, and fifth. Trevor, Andy, Brad, and Chadwick. Make that McCone and Brian Fink, too. So I've got second through seventh right on top of each other still. So it's anybody's podium position still for second and third. You guys are going to need a big mess up out of Bentley Schwartz right now. There's 2:40 left to go, and he's got almost a 10-second lead on the field. Caution after the table. Caution after the table. Oh, that was Andy Mitchell. Let's see what happens here at the loop. Brad Ringer up to third. Chadwick to fourth. Andy Mitchell to fifth. Trevor still hanging on to second. Trevor 1.9 ahead, but 9.7 back of the lead. Trevor over the loop, down the straightaway. Ringer, then Mishler, then Mitchell, then McCone. Great battle here for the second and third final podium positions. Approaching 2 minutes to go, racers. 2 minutes to go. Closest battle on the track right now is between Brad Ringer and Chadwick for third. They're separated by 0.4. Andy Mitchell 0.9 back of that. McCone 1.9 back of that. Close racing, 150. Caution at the loop, caution at the loop. Trevor over the loop now. Oh, Mishler and Brad Ringer battling it out. Oh, look at this. Andy Mitchell up to third now. Jerry McCone, Chadwick, and Brad. You can throw a blanket over third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, guys. This is insane. Here they come underneath the stand. Mitchell over the line. Ringer over the line. Mishler over the line. McCone was before then. That's why I didn't call McCone out. McCone working his way under the line as well. He's right behind Andy Mitchell. So McCone trying to take that third spot from Mitchell right now. That next buggy is a position. Third and final podium spot. McCone starting to catch up to him. Under a minute now, racers. Under a minute. Mitchell a little sketchy. McCone looking underneath, going on to the straight. Can't make it happen. That is your battle for third off the straight now, racers. Working the left side switchback. Oh, McCone, nice tight line through there. Working his way off the tabletop.
45
Working away back down to the mini
left.
sweeper in front of the stand now. Switchbacks in front of timing and scoring with 40 seconds to go. Back out onto the straightaway. Mitchell stretched out just ever so slightly. A little breathing room there. Here they come. Back underneath the stand.
Left.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Oh, wheel to wheel onto the straight. McCone gets by. Mitchell runs into the back of him and makes a mistake. McCone now with some breathing room for holding on to that third and final podium position now.
15
Chadwick and Brad
left.
all on top of each other as well for fourth. McCone now with a clean track ahead of him in 10 seconds. All he's got to do is keep it on all four to claim third. 3 seconds, racers. Race to the line.
Jeremy McCone done. Brian Fink done.
Oh, that was for position
Andy
between
Mitchell
Andy,
done.
Brad, and Chadwick. That was nice.
Chadwick Mishler done. Brad
Yeah,
Ringer done. Robert Quilter done. Bentley Schwartz done.
All right.
Trevor Montgomery done.
Good race, guys. Good race.
All drivers are
Your
finished.
finishing order was Bentley 1,
Joseph
Trevor
Stidham
2,
done.
Jeremy 3, McCone, Andy Mitchell 4, Chadwick Mishler 5, Brad Ringer 6, Quilter 7th, Fink 8th, Joseph 9th. Good race, guys. Top 3 to the podium. Top 3 to the podium. Bentley 1, Trevor 2, Jeremy 3. And Bentley was TQ as well. Good race, guys. I need Stadium Truck to the podium as well. Stadium Truck Racers, top 3 to the podium as well. Bentley. Bentley also won. Good racing, guys. Good afternoon. See ya.
Grayson Rigsby.